Dear international students, hello everyone. I am Michaela Verudinska and I am the head of International Office of the Faculty of Social Sciences. And I would like to say a few words, a few welcoming words in the beginning. This is very unusual, very specific situation for us. Usually we are really thrilled about this time of the year because me and my colleagues here, we are standing in front of full lecture hall full of new incoming students from different countries all over the world, and it's a very enjoyable time for us because we see all of you standing in or sitting in front of us, and we see a nervosity and expectations and excitement in your eyes, and we really enjoy it. But this time, as you know and we know, this year it's been very challenging, and for sure another challenge is coming. But we would like to say, you are here, we are here, and we are very thrilled that it's happening. We would like to welcome you here in Prague, in the Czech Republic, at Faculty of Social Sciences, and we would like to assure you that we will do our best to make you feel good, well, safe, and to have to prepare for you a wonderful stay in Prague, which really is one of the greatest experience a young person can have, to spend 1 year or a semester abroad. So enjoy it, don't be afraid, everything will be cool with us. So I would like to first introduce my team from International Office responsible for international exchanges, who will take care of you for the whole stay. So I'll start from the left. Magda Čapková, you probably know from emails she's been sending to you recently. She is responsible for incoming Erasmus student. Eliška Kubiatová, you probably also know from the emails. She's responsible for the exchange students coming through inter-university and inter-faculty agreements and international credit mobility. Then we have one of the newest member of our team, Antonella Kopitz-Bernardon. She is responsible for the intergovernmental agreements and the stay and scholarships. And last but not least, Maria Stanovská. She is responsible for free movers, for students who come as a free movers, and also for outgoing students going study abroad from the faculty. So we also have two of our coordinators here from the Institute who will talk a little bit more about their institute. The rest of them were very busy at this moment preparing the start of the semester, so they will be in touch with you later on. But now I would like to give space the two of them that arrived here today. So maybe lady first, I would like to welcome Terezie Hanzlíková. She is exchange and international coordinator for Institute of Sociological Studies. So.
Okay, thank you. Hello, dear students. I would like to welcome you here in Prague at the Faculty of Social Sciences. Especially, I would like to greet the students who are going to study at the Institute of Sociological Studies. My name is Terezie Hanzlíková. As was already said, I am Erasmus coordinator at the Institute of Sociological Studies, so you can contact me anytime you need, you have any troubles, so I'm here to help you. On behalf of our institute, I would like to say that we are really pleased that you have chosen to study here, and I believe that you will find out soon that it was a really good choice. Our institute belongs to the leading Czech research and academic centers in the field of sociology, and we also offer courses in public and social policy and courses in anthropology, so you can choose any courses from these areas. I would like to say just a little bit about our institute. It's a small institute, but thanks to that, you will find out that there is a family-like atmosphere. All my academic colleagues are very helpful and very willing to help you in case you need anything. So don't hesitate to contact them. We also stress the cooperation with our Czech students. So we have a students club which is called Miroslava, and the members of this club, the Czech students, are inviting the foreign students to join the activities of this club. So you can also get in touch with them. You can find their contact on our websites, and I believe that thanks to them you will enjoy your studies. So I would like to wish you to take care of you, and I believe that you will enjoy your studies in spite of these uneasy times. And now I would like to pass the word to my colleague.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Jan Misler and I'm the coordinator of Institute of Communication Studies and Journalism, as you can see here. And well, our institute offers obviously courses that are dealing with media, communication, marketing, and other issues that are related to these topics. Well, I teach some of the classes, but my colleagues are teaching the other ones. Usually we have quite a lot of students that are coming from other institutes to take just a few classes. That is okay, so everybody is welcome. Our institute has the great advantage to be in the same building as the international office, so you will find our classes very easily, and you will also find me very easily because I'm also in the same building in the room 111, so if you are in trouble, which I don't think you will be because everything works perfectly here, you can get in touch with me either by email, which is the easiest way, or you can come in person if it will be possible on Mondays from 2 to 3:30. I have my consultation hours in this building in the room 111. Otherwise, I would also like, as my colleagues say, welcome to Prague. Hopefully everything will be okay. You will have tremendous experience. You will learn a lot of interesting things in our classes, and yeah, you will come back home from Prague enriched and wiser and more educated than you came here. So thank you for coming, and I will give the microphone back to the head of the international office.
Thank you very much to our colleagues from the Institute. We know they are very busy at the moment, so we really appreciate they come here and they present themselves to you. And now I would like to give a microphone to my colleague Magda Čapková, who will start the presentation. Well, you will have all the important information for the beginning of your studies at once. So Magda, please, it's your turn.
Thank you very much. So we will just provide you, as my boss said, some information that you will need to start your study successfully, and also regarding the measures and recommendations that are related to the COVID, so that you will be able to have safe stay and still you will enjoy it. So what's on the plan? We will take you through a bit of history of Charles University. We will provide you some details, how we work now in the international office. Also, you will see where you will find your classes, because we are not in one building, but you will see we are spread in Prague. Also, the very important part that you are waiting for, I guess, is the registration to your courses. So you will also get this information, and also the measures regarding the COVID. and then some practical information regarding transportation, libraries, Wi-Fi, and by the end we will give you a quick checklist what to do once you arrive to Prague, and that you will know everything from the first to the last step what to do. Now I would like to invite my colleague that will start the presentation, Marie.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see if I can. Yep. Okay, something of the not so important stuff, but also good to know maybe. Okay, Charles University, the university where you're coming. It's one of the oldest European universities, established in 1348 by Charles IV. And at Charles University, we have 17 faculties, and we have more than 50,000 students in here. And you will be one of them, of course. Our faculty, Faculty of Social Sciences. Faculty of Social Sciences, as you could see, it's the second youngest faculty of Charles University. It was founded in 1990. The total number of our students is 5,000, and more than 600 are the exchange students. And out of that, we have 450 Erasmus students every year. We have the highest international mobility participation rate of all of the faculties at Charles University. Of course, more information if you go to our website, www.fsv.cuni.cz, or you just click on the link. Okay, the very important stuff. Now, please, if you want to visit us at the international office, you have to make an appointment. It's really serious right now because of the COVID situation, so make an appointment, preferably by email, and wait for it to be confirmed. Once it's confirmed, you can visit us, and we will be happy to see you and help you with everything. Of course, if it can be solved by email or phone call, we prefer this way. We have some office hours, but again, make an appointment before coming, please. And who to talk to when you need. Most of the time you will usually contact your international coordinator or international office, one of our colleagues who are here. Sometimes you will need to contact the institute coordinator or the other people. If you don't know who to contact, contact your international coordinator and they will direct you. Okay, and I will give the word to my other colleague, Antonella, who will give you more information about our institutes.
Hello. So, as my colleague said, our faculty has got 3 institutes. Yes, this is the headquarters, the most important one, the main building. It is in Holler Street. It is the Holler building in Smetanovo nábřeží, close to the National Theatre on the riverside. Here you can find us at the international office at the 2nd floor in the room 216. And this is also the seat of our Institute of Communication Studies and Journalism. Then the second one is in Opletalova Street. It is very close to the museum metro station, so close to Wenceslas Square. And here is the seat of the Institute of Economic Studies. Then we have a completely new building. Its name is Pekarska, and it substitutes the old campus in Inonice, which is closed this year due to reconstruction. Yes, here you will find the lecture rooms and the offices of our 3 institutes. The Institute of International Studies, the Institute of Sociology, and the Institute of Political Studies. Yeah, you will recognize the room of your lecture in the code of your course, because there will be always J and then Pek as Pekarska, and then the number of the room. Yes, this institute is not in the city center. You have to go by Metro B, the yellow one, to Nove Butovice. And then it's about 600 meters by foot. You can print out this map, or you can follow the direction with Google, for example. Thank you. And now.
So that was some things about where you can find your courses. It depends on your institute, so it depends what courses you are going to choose. And now we are going to go to some more administrative part. So I will start with the first one, which is how to get your student ID card. So basically, this is the first thing you are going to do once you arrive to Prague after 21st of September. You will be guided to go to the card service center, and you will pick up your student card. They will take a photo of you, so don't get scared. And you will be able to choose from two types. The first one is a basic one. It's going to prove that you are a student at Charles University. It's free of charge. And also, whenever you'll be traveling around Czech Republic, if you're going to visit some museums, galleries, and so on, you will have the student discount. The second one is IC card. In case you don't have it, I recommend you to go for the IC card. It costs 230 crowns. And you have some special discounts. You can check it on the website as well. The second important thing, along with the student card, you will also receive your logins to the student information system. SIS, I guess some of you were searching for the courses there. So in this system, you'll be able to register to the courses. So please always make sure that you receive a little paper with the login and password. Second important thing, you will need to change the password in 5 days. Otherwise, you will not be able to enter it anymore. The student card is important also that you will have access to our libraries, to cafeterias, to the printing rooms, and so on. Now, for you, probably the most important part, the registration to the courses. So once you have changed your password in the system, you will be able to access the SIS already as a user. You will be able to enroll to the courses. You can see the little arrow. So this is the icon you need to click on. You will search for your courses that you have in your learning agreement, preferably, and you will enroll. This is possible as of 21st until 10th of October. So it's almost 3 weeks. And in case you want to change your courses, you want to delete it or add some, this is the period of time that you will be able to do so in the system on your own. We have some rules. Already you are familiar with the rules. For Erasmus students, you need to have more than half of the courses from our faculty, from the Faculty of Social Sciences. It is because you were nominated here, we have the agreement, so most of the courses should be from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Also, for the students from the International Credit Mobility, more than half of the courses has to be taken from the receiving institute. And a recommendation from us, please take a minimum of 3 courses, and like the average we recommend is 6 per semester. It's a it's a good number of credits, and also you'll be able to enjoy your stay and also to complete it successfully. There is just a little note. It is possible that you will not be able to enroll to all classes that you have in your learning agreement. So in this, we cannot really guarantee that you will be able to do so, but there is always a way how to solve it. So in case you won't be able to enroll to the course that you want to take and you had it in your learning agreement, first of all, do not panic. There is a solution. First one, what we recommend, enroll immediately to the waiting list. You can see on the presentation how to do so. And email to the professor. In the course, you will see the details, you will see the professor email, and just email them. It can happen that they are not going to respond to you because maybe more students are going to be sending the emails. So in that case, if you don't hear from the professor, we recommend you to visit the first class and talk to the professor in person. They can add you to the course, or in case they email you that they accept you to the course, please forward the email and we will add you to the class. Also, if you want, you can try to find another course that's gonna fit to your plan. Of course, contact your university as well if they agree with that. So make a plan B. And also, as I said in the beginning, the registration period is 3 weeks. So it is possible that some of the students will be dropping the classes and you will be able to enroll later on during the first 3 weeks. Now something about the course codes and class locations. I think most of you already know because you were searching for the courses on your own. So I think I will just maybe mention the third letter, which is the most important for you. B in the third letter means bachelor and master is M. So in case you are curious about the levels or when you are providing the transcript later on, you can refer to this third letter coding. Also, for students that have been already studying here last semesters, there were some changes in the codings. So international studies are no longer under the code JMMZ. There is a new coding JTB-JTM. And journalism has another courses also under the code JKB or JKM. So that's the new codings. Also important, where you are going to find your class. So as mentioned, there are more buildings, so please make sure when you are creating your schedule that it is not in different buildings, or that you know that you have enough time to travel around. So O is for Opletalova, JPEG, already my colleague said, is the Pekarská building, it's not in the city center, and H is for Holar, and that's the one in the city center. So please make sure that your schedule really fits also to the locations. Exams, this is not for now but for later. You will be able to enroll to the exams again via the SIS, and it will be possible as of 1st December. Don't panic if you don't see the dates. It is possible that the professors will put it there later on, or it is also possible that your course will not be completed by exam but by essay, and in that case you don't need to register. Also, maybe the professors will tell you in advance where most probably when the exams will happen, so maybe you will know it in the beginning of your semester already. Also, please make sure that you are picking up the courses that are completed by a grade. Usually, all courses with high credits are evaluated by grade, but there are some courses that are not. In this case, you will only have on your transcript passed or fail, and you will have no grade. So make sure if it's okay for your university to have no grade, or if you need a grade, then please choose another course. Below you can find a table. It's the grading system. So we have the letters grading, the credits grade, the ECTS. Yeah, so you can see how it works. And another thing I would like to mention is the Czech language course. In case you didn't have a chance to attend the intensive one before the beginning of the semester and you are still curious about the Czech language, I recommend you this class. It's evaluated by credits, and there is different levels. there's for beginners, also for the advanced. And usually we have good feedback about this course. People are really enjoying it, so I recommend this. The only thing is that it is not part of the regular program, so there is a fee for the semester. And yeah, you will have it 2 times a week. So it's possible to enroll in the SIS also for the Czech language course. Study regulations. Because now the time is going to be maybe more challenging for you in case we will switch to online mode. And you will have maybe more work to do on your own home, and there will be probably more projects and essays. So important thing here is please always acknowledge your sources, always make sure that you have a list of sources that you used. We already had a couple of cases when the students copy-paste and they didn't put the sources. So we had to go through the procedures, and we had to contact the university, and there was like failing of the class as a consequence. So please don't cheat and always put the sources, otherwise you will have troubles. There is also a link for the guidelines, so for your reference, please read it through so that you are not in trouble. Now something about the measures and the regulations given by the government, also measures that are provided by the dean. So the first one. We already sent you from email, so I think most of the information you already got. So this is just going to be a quick summary. All informations and guidelines can be found on our website, so I recommend you go through our websites. Also, I recommend you, before you arrive, before you leave your country, please follow the official websites, which is the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Interior. If you are not sure, you can always contact us, or we also recommend you to contact your embassy. In general, like everyone, what is doing, I think everywhere in the world now, is that we wear face masks. Now it's everywhere indoors, so it's in the shops, it's in the bars, it's everywhere inside the buildings. When you will visit us in the international office, you will have to wear it. So take as many masks as you can. Other things we recommend: avoid big crowds, keep distance if possible. And of course, very important, if you don't feel well, if you have temperature, some breathing troubles, preferably stay home. It will get better, and if not, contact the GP. There is one last thing. In the worst scenario, in case you get tested positive, there is the measures that are given by the government. You need to stay in the self-isolation. Please follow also the guidelines. There is all information, how long you have to, what you have to do. This is just a brief summary. You need to send the results to the public health authority, and you need to follow their instructions in case they contact you. And of course, please always, when you are tested positive, inform us. In case you stay in the accommodation in the dormitories, contact the accommodation office. And also, please contact all people that you were in touch in one room or for a longer time and you were not protected. So, like, please keep these 3 rules so that we stay safe. And now I would like to provide you with the measures that were given by our dean. You can find the whole document on our website. There is a link. And again, I will say once again, please do not attend the class if you have some respiratory or temperature signs. As I mentioned, you need to wear a face mask. And there is a regulation that it's only 50 people possible to attend the class face-to-face. So we already know that there is classes that were for 200 people. This is not going to happen this time. The maximum is 50. And the solution is that there will be either a hybrid form so it will be online, offline, or there will be more parallel classes. So don't get stressed, you will get in there, just it might be a bit maybe complicated, but you will get in there. And very important information you were asking in the emails. In case that the situation will get worse, of course, we will switch to the online mode. We are preparing also for this possibility. They might be live classes that you can join via Meet, Zoom, Teams, YouTube, or you will be provided with the recorded lectures. So you will always get the presentation. And what is important, the Dean highlighted, is you will be able to complete your semester successfully, even online. So there is no need of the physical presence in case there will be no face-to-face classes possible. And this is information for EU nationals. We recommend you to request temporary residence. Why? In case, in the worst scenario, and the borders will get closed, the Czech Republic would close the borders, and you leave the country, you will have no chance to come back. So for you to complete the study successfully, we recommend you to really submit the application for the temporary residence. And there is a way how to do it. There is also a link how you can do it. I recommended this to all students that plan to stay longer than 1 semester. Even if you stay for the 1 semester, maybe it's better so that you'll be able to come back. Because it can happen that we will still have face-to-face classes and the borders will be closed, so you would have to complete it face-to-face. So this is our recommendation, this is not obligation, but you have this possibility as well. And now I will give my word to my colleague.
Hello everyone again. I hope you are still following. Usually when you are in, I say take a candy because it's really a lot of information. So if you have time, make a coffee, make a pause and then start again. So I'm going to provide you with information about how to get around. So what you need more for your social life or life in general in Prague. So most important is probably the public transport. We have really a good network of buses, trams, metro. So I think you can get around quite well here, even to a little bit further from the center. And what do you need? You need either to buy a single ticket, or we recommend the period coupon, what we call, or like a pass. So you can have it for a month or 3 months or even a year if you stay here a year. What do you need to do? Here you can see what are the prices, so you can check. You can check also on the website. Where you can buy it is tickets almost everywhere, in the news agents, in ticket machines or bus stops, even in some trams, in the new ones you can see there is a machine for the card, so you can buy it inside. Be aware that always have the ticket valid or the coupon if you have it with your card, because if you don't, there are regular checkups and then you can get fined, and it's not really pleasant to pay 800 Czech crowns. So what do you need if you want to have the coupon? It's your student card, as your card for the public transport as well. If you are a student under 26, you would need to wait until the student profile is kind of load up on the card. So usually we recommend 24 hours after issuing the card. So wait a little bit, or you can try and they will tell you if it's there or not, but we recommend to wait because it takes some time. So you need the card and then you need to buy the coupon. So you decide which one you want, if the monthly or 3 month or the whole year if you wish to. And then go to any info center, usually the one in Metro in the center. There are clerks who speak English, so they should be able to help you. For students over 26, I'm sorry, but there is no student discount for the public transport, so you don't need to wait. You just need to use your card again for identification and buy the coupon which you like. The price differs, as you can see here. So again, decide and then go to the info centers where you can buy the coupon. Always carry the coupon and the card with you, because that's the identification that you have the valid ticket when you travel. More information can be found here as well. And here you can find small signs. If you click on them, you can check that you can use also the tickets for the ferries and the funicular and many others. So check it. It can be a nice way to have a trip around Prague as well. So another important thing is to register in foreign police. In the normal circumstances, it's usually only the students who live in the private accommodation who needs to register. But because all the students who live in a dormitory are registered by the dormitory office. If you are not sure or if you arrive late, we recommend to go and register as well, or just check if you are registered or not. The rule is so that if you are from EU and EFTA countries, it's 30 days. So you have 30 days to register upon your arrival. For non-EU, it's more strict, so 3 days after your arrival. Really keep it, because the foreign police are not really nice guys. So think about it and be sure that you register. The place is in the center, Prague 3, Olšanská 2. There is a link in the presentation, so you can check it on the Google Maps. What you need is a passport or ID card, student ID card, and of course health insurance valid for the Czech Republic. A part of the COVID-19, then general emergency and security information. I believe that you all know what to do, but so I want to make a small summary. So it's always good to recall what is necessary. So again, even in this situation, it's very important that you have a valid health insurance that is applicable in Czech Republic. If you don't, you can buy it here. I'll get to it later. In case of the emergency, there is a number 112. Most of you know they speak English, so if it's a crisis and you don't know what to do, don't hesitate to call. Also, very good source of information when you don't know what to do. It's related to your visa or some stolen important documents. Don't forget that you have embassy or consulate you can contact. Our students have very good experience with dealing any issues with their embassies, so try to find them, mark the email, telephone, so you have it in hands when you need. Also, Charles University, if there is an emergency problem, have their email. So on our websites, you can find what kind of emergency is collected to this email. So be sure to contact them if you find yourself in the emergency. You can see there is a link for more information. So if you go there, there is more information you can read about it. If you are not sure and it's not such a big emergency, always can contact us as international office coordinators, so we can direct you what to do. Security is also important. Prague is a quite safe city, I would say. But of course, there are pickpockets, or you can get robbed in a bar. So be sure that you look after your things and also like the traffic. I'm sure that most of you are from the bigger cities than Prague is, but be sure that you're in the new environment and you're used to some other way of traffic maybe, or that it's still new even though you think it's not new. And for instance, trams are quite wild, I would say, or our students usually say that it's quite rough for them to navigate on the street, so be careful, because we have the rule that the tram goes always first for any, so always first, no advance for any any other nor cars. So enjoy, but be safe. And as I mentioned, health insurance. In these days is even more important than ever. So be sure that you have a valid health insurance. For students from EU and other countries who have the EHIC card, we strongly recommend to register the card in the general health insurance company, because that would make easier the appointment in any medical care, because once you register it, the transfer of your card to Czech health system would be easier, and you wouldn't have to fill in many documents when you are maybe sick or not feeling well by the doctor. So do it. There is an address where you can do it. It's in the center. I'm sure they speak English there. And again, there is a link where you can find more information. We also recommend, even though you have this health insurance valid here, we hope you have the travel insurance or some other commercial insurance that is covering the COVID-19 disease. What in case of students from coming from non-EU countries, for your visa you have already submitted or issued the health care or health insurance for the country, but also some students usually want to have extra issued here, so they are sure that it's valid here. So we have some list of recommended health insurance companies, so just check them. They are all in the center, or you can do it even online. So you can have the insurance and be sure that it's valid in Czech Republic, and then you don't have any problem going to the GP or any other specialist. Again, more information on our websites. If you are not sure or you are lost in anything regarding the health insurance, contact us as well, and we can direct you for more information. Some of you, or many of you, decided to live in a dormitory, the dormitory of Charles University. Be sure, again, to follow their rules. They're supposed to have the rules in English on their websites and also in the accommodation. So be aware of them, because there are many students. It's really important to be considerate of what is possible or not. If you are not sure and you have some questions about the housing, it can be with your contract, or if there is any special facility, or if you have some trouble that something is out of order, you can contact what we call the assistants, housing assistants. They are for Hvězda dormitory and for Na Větrníku. There might be more for the other location. We will contact you once we know the name or the assistant. But these two are already available. You can find them on Facebook, so don't be afraid to contact them. There are students who speak English. They can help you to solve the problems or recommend you what you need to do. Also be sure of the rules, especially with the nighttime quiet hours, which is from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Think of other students. You know, some of them can study, and if you have a small party or like being loud, then maybe it's not so pleasant. Also with the smoking, it's very much big trouble if you smoke in the dorms premises. So please don't smoke inside. Then a little bit of libraries where you can print and Wi-Fi. All faculties have their own libraries. Our faculty have one located in Holler and then in Opletalova. You can, with your student card, you can borrow the books free of charge. So don't forget your student ID card, because otherwise it's not possible. Then there is usually the loan period is 30 days. You can extend it. All information, again, you can receive in the libraries. They usually speak English as well, so don't worry to ask. There is a lot of other libraries around the city. We mentioned just a few big ones, but also there is a lot of public libraries where you can also borrow the books. So some of them are also nice to visit because they are really beautiful buildings, so check them, and if you are into books, go for it. Printing is possible in computer labs or in the libraries, or also there is a commercial ones in the city if you like to. What about the Wi-Fi? Very often students ask from the very beginning, once you have the student card, you get the LDAP password, and there in the platform you can get your Eduroam login. What is Eduroam? It's a network which you can use across the university premises, also not only in Czech Republic, many other universities in Europe has this connection, so once you have the login to, let's say, you can use it everywhere where they support this service, let's say. So if it doesn't work, let us know, because sometimes there is some configuration you need to change in your mobile or in your laptop. So let us know, and we either send you some links if you can manage by yourself, or even can ask IT guys to help you solve it. This Eduroam is used in dormitories as well, so your Wi-Fi will be valid there, or you can use the Wi-Fi there as well. So what to do? A little summary, so you know what are the most important things once you arrive. So the most important, which you cannot be without, is a student card. So be sure that once you arrive in the dormitory, you get your private accommodation. So you go and pick up your student card. We will be sending you information where to find the student card center and how to get it. But my colleague is already mentioned it. You will get the photo, so get pretty. You will receive the logins. Be sure to have the paper with you. So once you are in the student card center, get the student card and the paper with the logins, because that's another very important thing you need to. Change the password, and there you can fix the Eduroam for you as well for the Wi-Fi. The second most important, once you have a card and the login to the SIS, or as we say SIS, you can start registering for your courses and enrolling on the waiting list if the courses are full. So second most important thing. All this is possible from the 21st of September. It's not possible earlier, so don't go to the card service center, because they are not going to give you the card because you are not on the system earlier than 21st of the September. The second or third, buy a transportation coupon. As I said, wait for 24 hours if you are a student under 26, so your student profile is loaded on the card. If it is there, go to the info center in the metro, buy the coupon or the tickets as you like. There you don't need any card. Most important for students who are not living in a dormitory, go and register yourself in the foreign policy. As I mentioned, non-EU students 3 days, EU students 30 days. Then EU nationals, we strongly recommend to validate your health insurance, the EHIC card, to the Czech health insurance provider, so you don't have any problems in case you need to go to the doctors. Non-EU nationals, be sure that you have a valid health insurance or buy the Czech commercial one. Also, what we recommend is to EU nationals get the certificate of temporary residence for an EU citizen, because it will make easier for you if you travel and there is a situation that you would need to come back and the borders will be restricted. It's good to have it, then you are sure that you are registered here in Czech Republic and you can come anytime during your stay. And last, please remember, you know, we are thrilled to see you, to welcome you, but we really love having emails from you first, so we know what's the issue and can solve it or prepare it. So that's the first thing. So write us an email, and we see if we can solve it or if we can direct you. It's the same what we really would like you to do, to read our emails, because there we send you most important information which we need you to get, and also if there is any opportunity to do any trip, or like we can have any other how to say, student clubs offer, or anything that you can enjoy, we send it by email. We also put it on websites and Facebook, so be sure to follow all these social medias. Also, again, don't panic if your dream course is full. We have experienced that it always solves out. I think also now there are not as many students coming as usual, so there is plenty of spaces, and we solve it to your convenience. So don't worry, be in contact with the professors, with us, and most important, enroll to the waiting list, because it can move a lot during this first 3 weeks of registration. Also, we have a student manual. You can find it on our website, so have a look. All this information we have set are there as well, so check it, read it, save it. It's in PDF format. And again, if you don't know what to do, or if you're stressed, if you don't understand anything, and you need someone to talk, email us, book an appointment, and we definitely solve it. And last not least, don't forget to enjoy. Even though the situation or the circumstances in the world are quite threatening, it's still that you can be safe and enjoy the time, and I'm sure you will have a great time here, and we hope that we can be part of it. Thank you. And I think I'm supposed to give a word to my colleague.
Thank you very much. So this was mostly the information regarding the studies, and we also have some visitors here that would like to introduce you to their plan how to entertain you. So first one is ESNCU Prague. They are really big help. They are preparing everything for the international students from the Charles University. You can try to put in a presentation here. And so they basically support our social events for the students from the Charles University. They have a lot of activities. Of course, this year it might differ a little bit, but I believe you will enjoy it. They have also a webpage, Facebook, so you will see everything. So I'm gonna forward the word.
Thank you. Hello. So, on behalf of ESNCU Prague, I welcome you to Prague. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. And we from ESNCU Prague will do our best to make sure that you get the most out of your Erasmus here, or other exchange program, of course. So, what is ESN? Oh, here it's explained. ESN is the key student volunteer organization in Europe. And let's say that our code is for students, or by students for students. So we are all student volunteers trying to make the lives of Erasmus and other exchange students better by various interesting events, and mostly events. So this is where we are right now. We are actually in 42 different countries in Europe and outside of it. And in those 42 countries, we have over 500 different sections. Each university that has ESN has its own section, and your section is the ESNCU Prague. Here you can see my lovely colleagues. The weird guy in the back is me, and our team makes sure that you are well entertained and taken care of course, with the help of the faculties that we cooperate with. This is not everyone, but we are the so-called board, which means we are like the bosses of the local section, and we have tens of lovely members who help us put our events into reality. So what does ESNCU Prague do? That's a very good question. We do a lot of stuff, actually. One of the most important ones, I would say, is the buddy program. It's never too late to enroll into the buddy program if you haven't already. Just check out our page, esncuprague.cz, or the faculty page, or the university page, and if you Google buddy program CUNI, I'm sure that you will find a way how to enroll. Essentially what the buddy program is that before you arrive, ideally, you will, or even after, you have the opportunity to adopt, or a student has an opportunity to adopt you and take care of all your needs, which means he or she will help you know your way around, pick you up from the airport, make sure that everything is as it should be, help you get accommodated. So even if you're here now, it's still not too late, and you can have someone that is Czech or Slovak, so a local student, which I think is fantastic, to help you in case there's any trouble, or just have an extra friend. I think friends are always handy. Other things we do quite a lot of events. Of course, it depends on whether there is a world pandemic or not, but we try to do a lot of events regarding social inclusion, regarding culture, getting to know Czech culture, getting to know different cultures. Of course, we do make a party every once in a while if there's not a world pandemic, and we do many sports events, international dinners, and even we go to schools, which is right here. You can also enroll to Social Erasmus or Erasmus in schools on our webpage, esncuprague.cz. And what you have an opportunity to do there is to go to a school or a kindergarten, and you can tell stories about your country, about your culture, and let's make the new generation, just a bit more knowledgeable about things happening outside of the Czech Republic, which I believe is more important now than ever. Another thing that is coming in a week from this time of presentation is Welcome Week, which I believe is quite handy for you to know about. So essentially it's a week full of various events that we have prepared for you. And even though it's going to be the 21st, right, when this will be presented, there are still many events you will be able to sign up for, either ones that haven't had their capacity filled, or there are some that have unlimited capacity. So even though it will be Monday 21st, you can still sign up to many of these events. As you can see, we have language cafe, we have pub run, pub quiz, film club, and especially on the weekend we have many trips, which I believe you'll quite appreciate. You'll get to know the Czech, not countryside, or maybe insulting, but you'll get to know many beautiful Czech cities. And I definitely recommend, again, you visit our site and see what's available. You will definitely appreciate it. Another thing we can offer you is, thanks to our partner Vodafone, we can get you free SIM cards with 3 GB of data and free SMS for the first month. Especially if you are outside of the EU, I believe you will find this quite handy. And even if you want to have a Czech number or whatever reason, I think it's always good to have this option. And of course, if you're going to be with us, you will definitely appreciate the option of having an ESN card. This will make you an official member of the ESN, and more importantly, it will get you many amazing discounts with Ryanair, with Flixbus, Grammarly, and we are working, and at this point we have arranged several partnerships in Prague with different establishments where you will get discount based on your ESN card, even greater than with ISEC, for example. And it's just 200 crowns, and the validity is for 1 year. So if you want to travel with Ryanair or Flixbus, you will get quite nice discounts there. Of course, since a new life in Prague can be tough, at least initially, we have prepared an ESN welcome pack, which includes the ESN card and a bunch of other goodies, which I believe you will find to be quite useful in your new life. And as you can see, the price is actually quite nice. So again, it's very good to know of this. And incidentally, you can catch us during our office hours. During the welcome week, you can see the office hours here. This is how you can reach our office. And after the welcome week, we will have office hours twice per week, and we will keep you updated on our social media, which you can find on ESNCU Prague on Instagram, ESNCU Prague on Facebook, incidentally, and esncuprague.cz on our webpage, as well as our Facebook group. So, I thank you for your attention, and hashtag see you in Prague. Yeah, it was my joke.
Thank you very much. I think you will get very busy with ESN. And now I would like to welcome student from the Institute of Economic Studies from eClub, and she will also tell you a little bit about the activities they prepare.
Hello, my name is Magdalena and I'm from Institute of Economic Studies and from eClub, as was said before. I don't have a presentation as I have a very limited amount of time, so I will just quickly tell you what kind of activities we do and what events we arrange. So the most frequent ones are sports. It's usually football, to be honest, but actually a lot of international students attend these. Also, a few times a semester there will be an opportunity to play volleyball, beach volleyball, basketball. In winter we go skiing every year. Last year we went to Ukraine actually, and in summer there are a lot of outdoor activities or cycling trips and so on. Next, the most popular thing are parties. There are a lot of them, and every party has a special theme and a dress code, and all of them will be updated on our Facebook page, which I will talk about later. Then furthermore, there are a lot of whole faculty events. For example, faculty breakfast, which means that every institute organizes a faculty once a semester, and they are for free. So these are probably the most popular events from faculty. Then, for example, Sports Day in May, and furthermore. Then I have to mention more educational events, which are workshops and some lectures. These are always in cooperation with some big companies such as EY, KPMG, or Deloitte, or consulting companies such as BCG. So all of these events, as I said, are on Facebook. You can follow up. Our page is simply called eClub, so you will find it easily. And I think that would be all from me, so thank you. And I will pass my word here.
Thank you very much. So if you were able to watch it till the end, congratulations, you are well informed now. And I would just like to say that we are really waiting for you to meet you. Probably by this time you already received our emails about the card service center and the pickup of your student card, and also you got your slot to meet us in the international office. So please read carefully your emails, and if you have any questions, you can always write us an email. I think that was all from us. Thank you for your attention, and see you very soon.